this is Chris McKee from Alamo Music. You can find us on the web at alamomusic.com. We are here in beautiful San Antonio, Texas, and we're here to bring you some reviews today of some fabulous, epic Fender Select guitars. This first guitar that you just finished hearing in clean on the neck pickup is the new for 2014 Fender Select Quilted Exotic Maple Stratocaster. Single coil, single coil, single coil. That also stands for Super Sexy Strat. And this one, I can attest to you, is fantastic, fabulous, wonderful, beautiful, mine. I couldn't wait, sorry. So you get to enjoy it, but you can't have it. This one belongs to me. I couldn't wait. It came in and I looked at it and said, nobody else is allowed to buy that guitar. I bought it. And I have a very understanding wife, so musicians, that's what you want to look for in a woman, someone who will let you buy expensive guitars. Let's look at some of the features that they're introducing on these premium Strats. So it's got a exotic quilted maple top. The reason they call it exotic is that it's not, it's what you would call atypical. So it's got some figuring in there in addition to the quilt. This one comes in what's called an iced tea burst finish, and being from the South where we drink lots of sweet tea, well, that's perfect for me. So it's an exotic quilt maple top, and it's a cap on a 3-piece alder body, a 2-point tremolo like you would find in the American and American Deluxe series. It's got a bird's eye maple neck, satin on the back with a glossed headstock, and then a channel-bound rosewood fretboard. Now, the first time that Fender did this was last year with the Fender Select Jazzmaster and a Stratocaster HSS. What they do is they actually machine wood out of this beautiful bird's eye maple and inlay the rosewood fretboard into the neck. What that gives you is this beautiful rounded edge feel, like you would get a lot of times on a maple neck, and a wonderful look to it. It basically gives you this natural binding around the perimeter of the fretboard, and then you have 21 frets on this neck. It's a compound radius, so you start at 9.5 and then it flattens up as you come up to the 21st fret to I think about 14. It's a nitro finish on the body and on the headstock. It's all hand applied for the stain and the finish, so it's a premium guitar. Some other things on it are locking Fender tuners. Let's turn this around so you can see it. We've got locking, we've got strap locks on it, and on the back we've got the little carve like you'd see on the American Deluxe models for the hand. It feels just really, really nice in the upper register when you come up there. So, in addition to that, the pickups are specific to this series. These are Fender Select single coil pickups. They're only available on the Fender Select guitars. They have a wonderful tone. You just heard it. Let's hear it again. Neck pickup, clean. Let's hear it with some filth. This is going to be neck and middle position, clean. And fill. All right, moving on to the middle position. This is going to be your middle and bridge. And then finally bridge. get the idea. The pickups are not noiseless pickups, so they're true single coils, vintage voice, staggered magnet pickups. They push the amp quite a bit. So to give you an idea, in my setup, my previous guitar was an American standard Strat, had a humbucker in the bridge, Texas Special pickups, and you know, I had my clean and my overdrive channels. I plugged this guitar in, turned it up to 10, and on the clean channel it was overdriving the amp. So they're vintage voice, but they have quite a bit of punch to them. Beautiful guitar, Fender Select Series, new for 2014, in limited supply. So if you'd like to have one of these beauties, don't hesitate. We're going to check out this next model, which is kind of the yin to this yang, if you will. And we're back through the beauty of modern editing. So this one is kind of the opposite of the one I was just playing, if you will. It's got a flamed maple exotic top on it. So you can see kind of in the middle here, there's some beautiful marbling in this flamed maple. This is in a color called Bean Cherry. This is the HSS model, so you've got single coil humbucker. And this one has really the reverse image of mine, if you will. So what Fender has done is they've done another channel bound neck, but they've taken and inlaid a bird's eye maple fretboard that's absolutely gorgeous into a rosewood neck, which feels phenomenal. It's got a satin finish on it. It's got a really cool look. The Fender logo is actually carved into this 50 style headstock up here. Same kind of hardware as the previous. It's all nitro finished. No gloss on the headstock in this particular case because of the rosewood neck. It's got the locking tuners, the 2-point tremolo, and the carve on the back of the heel for your hand. I should mention that one of the things I noticed with these guitars is the tone pots seem to have an incredible effect. They are more sensitive than the ones that I have played on other Strats from Fender, or even on a lot of other guitars in general. I'll give you an idea. Here's the neck pickup again, and this is clean. Kind of just go through each one so you can hear the tone of the pickups. Okay, this is going to be the neck and middle. The bridge is the new twin head humbucker design, so this is going to be split coil, middle, and one of the coils in the bridge. And then finally, the bridge humbucker. The highs, you can really kind of get an Eric Johnson-y type sound. So there you have it. These are the new 2014 Fender Select models, the single coil Strat and the humbucker single coil Strat. Exotic quilted top, exotic flame maple top. You've got the maple and rosewood neck, or the really cool rosewood and maple neck. They're going to be limited, they're going to be unique, they're going to be rare, so they're beautiful, great investments, and beautiful guitars to play. Don't forget that part. So if you're interested in them, hurry on down. If you want the latest information on them, check them out on our website at alamomusic.com. And wait, we've got one more to show you. And we're back with one more. So this is last year's model of Fender Select, which is still available in limited supply. It is a Telecaster HH, or Tele HH, according to Fender. And what it is basically a beautiful alder-bodied Tele that's chambered and has a Malaysian blackwood top. They've book-matched this so that the sapwood is in the middle. I've seen a few of these where there's like barely any sapwood. It's a very narrow band. This one is about as wide as the humbuckers and I think is beautiful. So this is one of my favorite examples of all of the ones I've seen so far. In addition to this beautiful blackwood top and chambered alder body, you have a bird's eye maple neck. It's all maple, so maple fretboard, maple neck. It's going to be satin on the back, gloss on the top, and it's a nitro finished guitar just like the other two as well. You get the carved heel on the back, the locking tuners, or strap locks rather, and then you get kind of modern hardware, so you get individual saddles for each string on a string through body Tele bridge. You have your normal three-way switch, volume, tone, with a secret weapon, which we'll get to in a minute. And then of course you have two humbuckers here. They're wide range humbuckers and they sound really nice and meaty. Here's the neck humbucker. Here it is with some overdrive. Middle position. So this is going to be your bridge humbucker right here. Now, here's what's cool. I know some of you are thinking, I know, but I want a Tele that has single coil pickups. Aha! You can get one. So in the volume pot right here, you have what's called an S1 switch. Now does S stand for stealth, or super, or scrumptious? The S1 switch acts as a coil tap. So in first position, you have a single coil. Without, with. Middle position without. It's so cold in here, the guitar's going out to tune, sorry guys. With. Bridge. So you get the idea. It's a very versatile Telecaster that's absolutely beautiful to look at and play. It's got a great feel, nitro body, very rare, very unique. Kind of a guitar that you can make your own. So these are wonderful guitars. The Fender Select line includes many others. They've got some carved top Teles, some Koa top, maple top, all sorts of flamey maple jobs all over the place. Some very unique guitars. They also have some basses, but I'm a pretty ham-fisted bass player, so we're not showing you any of those today. But if you'd like to order one, go online to alamomusic.com or give us a call at either of our locations and order yours today before they're all gone. I've already gotten that one. Thanks, guys.